This should be like a short video. I recently like discovered a Django misconfiguration, and for people who don't know what Django is, you guys are literally living under a rock. So it's basically a Python framework where you've got like multiple libraries into it, so you don't have to use like third-party ones. And also, I recently like discovered that Django is also called like battery induced. Wait, it's called, yeah, I do have my notes here. It's called Batteries Included Framework. It's like a software development philosophy where a framework comes with handled libraries, essential features, so that you don't have to use any third-party libraries. Yeah, so just that. And so basically, Django's got like two modes. It's got development mode and production mode, right? So in the development mode, you usually test applications, and in the production mode you serve it to the actual real users, right? So there's something called debug. It's like in the settings.py, something called as debug equals to true, right? And it's like it's supposed to be false, but if it's true, you put that application into production, you reveal like multiple sensitive informations like database credentials, potential like API keys, like potential passwords, and just like many other PII, even PII, actually in my case, which I'll like talk about. So at the bottom of it, I actually found this bug when I was testing error handling of a web application. So when I put a non-existing path, it's supposed to show you 404 not found, right? What I saw was I was looking at a list of directories listed in front of me, and at the bottom of it was written that if you see this, turn your debug equals to like false to show like a standard 404, and that's when I like knew that something's off, right? So I put up a copy to directory and I put up into that URL that I was testing, and to my surprise I saw like a burst of like information. There was like settings, metadata, and when I like started scrolling it down in the settings, I could literally see like admins phone numbers, and there were like three numbers of like the same admin, I think. I later on checked it on the Truecaller app, and it turned out it was a legitimate number, right? So that first that, and then there were like third-party services credentials, not just one but like multiple credentials of like the same guy whose credentials were leaked. And also, so there's like a plot twist. Let's say I found there was like SAP underscore CRM written, and it had like an ID and password. So I had no idea, I had no clue at that time on that particular day when I found it. Later on, when I started like randomly just like researching or like just searching up, looking up things on Google, I saw that SAP is something called, it's like a portal. It's not like a portal, but it's like a third party, some integration service. I'm still not spot on. I need to research on what SAP is and what it does. But so I was like, oh, let me see if I can find the login portals in the domain that I'm testing. Does it have that SAP, page in it? They might be using it, right? Because I found in that non-existing path. So when I researched, like when I dug in more, I ended up uh, finding that portal. And to my surprise, I was actually able to log in. But the bummer was that there were the user that I logged in with, it was like PI communication something. So when I looked up on Google, it said ki it does not have that much of a privilege to change something in the application. So I was not able to make any changes in the application, but I did log in, right? So it's like a very sneaky thing to have in your app. It's like something that you could like miss off. So yeah, if you're testing on Python, or you gotta like try this thing, and if you're someone who's developing in Python, especially in Django, make sure the debug is like false.
Yo, 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 148, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9, representing the ABQ. What up, bitch? Leave it at the tone.